Hey everybody, how you doing? My name's Happy, welcome back to another video. In this one, I'm going to show you how to make the cake station, which is a 3x3 area where you can come and make cake. Now, we're going to do a demonstration and then we'll get into the build. So, grab your 3 wheat, grab your sugarcane, get your eggs from the egg chickens, grab your bucket from the milk cow, and make yourself some sugar with the sugarcane, and then you should have everything you need to make yourself a nice, juicy cake. Apart from I missed 1 piece of wheat, so let's pick that up and then we can make ourselves a nice, juicy cake. Now, you're probably thinking, well, hang on a second. How do we sustain all of this? Obviously, we can place back the wheat seeds, but we're out of sugarcane. That is until you learn about the secret side door, which has a secret supply of sugarcane growing inside of it. Now, every time you need a piece of sugarcane, you have 2 spare here, so you can place one back, and then you can come back around the front and place one in here to grow. So you'll never be short of sugarcane with this design. Okay, let's get into the tutorial. You're going to need yourself a hoe, a smooth quartz slab, some cows, a spruce door, white concrete, crafting table, jungle log, a pre-baked cake, item frame, red carpet, sugarcane, sand, grey concrete, chickens, hopper, chest, dirt, wheat seeds, and water. So, that's everything we need. Let's get on to the build. So to get started, place a 2x3 pillar of grey concrete on each side of your build. This is going to be the front of the build, and on top of that, place in some quartz slabs connecting over to each side. Then what you want to do is take your white concrete and place it like so, and place a door like that. And then come along the entirety of the build with your white concrete so you can fill everything in and there's no gaps. Then what you want to do is take your smooth quartz again, your slabs, and place them all along the top just like this, and that will be the building complete. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go and place in our sand blocks. This is going to be where the sugarcane grows. Place one directly in front of the door, leave a gap, and then place another sugarcane there. I'm going to place in the red carpet now, just place 3 at the front of the building like so. Now we're going to get onto the wheat. What you want to do is you want to place some dirt here, and then you want to place these 2 blocks and place a piece of dirt underneath that dirt just like that. Then get your sand and place a piece of sand underneath the sand at the front in the red carpet, and then place 2 more bits of dirt down just like that. Then what we're going to need to do is place our water bucket in this gap here, and then we're going to get our hoe and go 1, 2, 3 on the dirt just like that. Then get your sugar cane and place them on the pieces of sand, grab your wheat seeds and place them on the dirt. One other thing you'll need is a sea lantern, and we're going to place that underneath the water, so break the block below the water and place in your sea lantern. That will just give the build a little bit of light. Then what you want to do is from the top of the building, you can place in your jungle log, 1 like that, and then you need to grab your crafting table and just place it in like so, just there. Now we're going to work on the chicken enclosure, so all you want to do here is place in... No, hang on, whoa. Now we're going to work on the chickens, so what you want to do is just quickly place a piece of dirt there, place a chest on top in front of that. So now we're going to work on the chickens. What you want to do is come behind the wheat on the right and place in a piece of dirt just like that. Then place a chest on top, and behind that place a hopper facing into the chest. Then what you want to do is place some blocks here all the way up to there. Don't jump on the wheat because it will break. And then what you want to do is you want to place a quartz slab like this, and then a block on top of that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to just grab some chickens. You can place them in from the top or from the side, whichever way you feel easier in survival mode, but just place in about 10 or so chickens inside of there. That will be enough. Then, before we move on to the cow, which is probably one of the easiest parts in creative mode, but probably one of the hardest parts in survival mode, place an item frame just there, and then place a cake inside of it, just so people know, hey, this is a cake farm. And then, of course, to finish things off, we're going to grab a cow spawn egg and place the cow up there. Of course, if it's a survival mode you're playing, then the method you'll have to use is to drop the cow in here, and move the slab over him with a pressure plate or a piston or something like that. It will be a bit harder in survival, but it is definitely doable to build this farm. And then yeah, that's pretty much it. Once you follow all these steps and build everything how I've done in the tutorial, you will have yourself a working cow, cake, chicken factory. Oh, only the cake. Not the cow or the chicken. Just the cake. Just quickly, I want to let you guys know about the Quiz Live, my Minecraft quiz show. We're going to be having our next episode on Saturday the 12th of September at 3 PM BST. If you want to learn more, click the link in the description below to our Twitter page or website where you can find out more, and partake in the quiz of the week on Twitter. So yeah, hope you found that easy to follow. It took me a lot longer to record it than I thought, and yeah, subscribe for more content like this, leave a like as well if you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye!